Hi, I'm Jo Moores and welcome to the Jo Yoga Life Diaries. Here at my podcast, we discuss life yogically, as a parent, as a girlfriend, as a sister, as a friend, and we just talk about the ups and downs of life and how we can live a better, more spiritually aware lifestyle. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher, a children's yoga teacher, a mama, and I'm the founder of the Kundalini Connections online yoga studio. Enjoy the show. Satnam, welcome to this episode of the Jo Yoga Life Diaries, and today I'm talking to you about the power of mindfulness and how it can help you to step into your full potential and how mindfulness really helps. And we're going to have a little practice as well so we can do that together. Mindset and mindfulness, they're big buzzwords around, and to be honest, I don't think I really knew what they could do until I actually tried having a go at it and using it in my yoga practice and using it in my everyday life. And I couldn't believe the turn that my life took and how opportunities opened up for me as I embraced the new self-belief, the clarity of mind, and the positivity that came when I started practicing mindfulness. It was about the same time that I started my yoga practice as well, so they did kind of go hand in hand, but they don't have to. You can do one without the other, absolutely. The reason that life changed for me so much because of mindfulness is because that it can remove blocks that you may have that are stopping you from stepping into your full potential. So both in your personal life and in your business. So if you want to grow and if you want to break out of your comfort zones and challenge yourself and see what your full potential is really about, then it is about developing a mindfulness practice. So here today I'm going to share with you exactly how easily and with only the slightest bit of discipline you can achieve a growth mindset starting today. Now, mindfulness is the art of doing something without distraction or judgment and allowing the brain waves to calm and gain some clarity. So when the mind is clear, thought patterns can regulate and decisions are easier to make with reasoning and your reasonable mind strengthened and much clearer. So according to research, we have anything between 12 to 60,000 thoughts a day. Now, most of those thoughts just get dumped into the subconscious mind and never considered again. But a few of those thoughts come to the forefront of the mind, and they may be important, they might not be. It depends on your old patterns and your neuro pathways in your brain. If you have consistently, throughout your life, sweated the small stuff, then you will continue to do this unless you gain a little bit of control. Now, around 80% of your thoughts have a tendency to be negative, so blame the human instinct to protect itself there. And a whopping 95% of our thoughts are repetitive. So 95% of your thoughts that you have today, you had yesterday, and you will have tomorrow, unless you start to manage it. Either managing or, if necessary, altering the thoughts will develop a sense of growth and achieving full potential. Using mindfulness tools is the way you're going to do that. And it's highly likely that the thoughts that you need to break out of your comfort zone and reach your full potential are hiding away in your subconscious mind. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation, focused breathing, journaling, and any practice that is going to assist you will change your mindset. I do have a YouTube video which is a lovely journaling practice. It's about 4 minutes long, and I will link it in the show notes because it's well worth. If you're new to journaling or you've not done it before, then it's a really good video to get you started to try and start some journaling and see what's really going on in that subconscious mind. Now, mindfulness promotes a mindful awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It increases focus by disengaging the brain from distractions and has been proven to strengthen your memory, which will also reduce your stress levels. And all of these fabulous benefits will enable you to grow and break through barriers that are holding you back. So what are the common blocks that stop you from stepping into your full potential? Well, the first thing is your self-belief. As soon as you get offered an opportunity, maybe a promotion, maybe a project,
maybe an opportunity to go somewhere, very often. And if this isn't you, then fantastic. But if it is you, then I'm totally with you here. Our first thought is, I can't do that. I'll fail. I'm not good enough to do it. Okay, we start to straight away have these self-sabotaging thoughts. These are habitual. Like I said, 95% of the thoughts you have, you'd have had yesterday and you'll have tomorrow. They're repetitive because we have these pathways in the brain and that stay the same, and these old patterns. So we have this self-sabotaging behavior that we can't do it, we're not good enough, and we panic. And of course, what you think is what you become. So if you think you're going to fail, if you think you're not good enough, I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. This self-sabotaging behavior takes hold, and it's a sense of self-protection that we do this. With mindfulness, we become very aware very quickly that we are self-sabotaging and that our mind is spiraling. We notice very quickly that we're having this negative self-talk, this negative self-doubt, and it is disastrous for personal growth. So with that awareness that you achieve through mindfulness comes the ability to stop these self-sabotaging thoughts in their tracks and flip it into something positive. And the quicker that you nip them in the bud, the less harm done. With mindfulness, the growth and realization that self-sabotaging behavior is happening, you can use one of your new tools to enable you to step into that growth and level up. The second block that we tend to have, so that was the self-belief block. The second tends to be problem solving. If we need to resolve a problem or something comes up and we can't, then mindfulness can help in one of two ways. Firstly is with mental clarity. Like I said, many thoughts end up in the subconscious mind, and this is because our conscious mind is too full dealing with all the other 95% of repetitive, unnecessary stuff. So through mindfulness, we can ensure that our mind is clearer, allowing space for clear thinking and dealing with essential stuff. Have you ever noticed your to-do list ever gets so long and messy that you just don't know where to start? That's what happens to the mind when it gets really clogged up with too many unnecessary thoughts. We can't figure out what to deal with first or what the main issue is with this problem we need to fix. So that's how mindfulness can first help with problem solving, by delivering us that mental clarity. Secondly, it's during times of mindfulness that answers can quite literally fall into the mind. Oh, that's how it feels. That's how it feels to me anyway. It's in moments of meditation or when you're doing something, so maybe you're out walking or maybe you're journaling or maybe you're cooking, you're doing something where you're a bit dreamy, but you're mindful, you're in the moment, you're present, and a thought or an idea comes into your head that you genuinely have no idea where it has come from. And it's quite literally what we call a universal download. It's an idea or a thought that you've been delivered whilst your mind is clear to answer your problems or answer your issues. I get this a lot in meditation, and I invite you to, whenever you get these, to make a note of them. They might not make any sense, but make a note somewhere in your journal, in your diary, that you've had this thought, because it will become clear at some point what it was for. So I think we should try a little bit of mindfulness together now. So I want you to come into a place where you are comfortable and you're not going to be disturbed for a couple of minutes. So if you're driving, don't do this, stop it and do it later. Or if you're walking, maybe find a place to sit. Make sure you've got a straight spine and take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out. And again, breathing in and out. And breathing in and out. And notice how you're feeling physically. No labels, just an awareness. Notice how you are feeling emotionally. And then just asking yourself the question, what is the one thing that you need to know right now? And just listen to your heart. And then just slowly start to bring your awareness back, breathing deeply. Opening the eyes and just bringing your awareness back into the space. Notice whatever came up, and just that little short mindfulness practice enables you to know what's important, know what your values are, and remember you can step out of your comfort zone at any time. Use mindfulness as your fuel. Use it as your backbone, as your support. And please feel free to reach out and let me know what your mindfulness practice was today and how it made you feel. And this way I can share and we can inspire each other. Until next time.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode today. Please feel free to leave a review. That's how we share the love, share the magic. And please feel free to share this episode. If you want any more from me and you want to practice with me, then go to realjoeyoga.com and get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for your time. Thank you for listening. With all my love and light, I'll see you next time.